Hi.
Hey,
Oh, you're not Alejandro.
no,
All right, what's your name?
Steve.
Nice to meet you. I'm Carter Henry. I'm glad to sales at ITEC 451 supply and have a seat.
Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely.
I brought a Red Bull here today. I thought Alejandro was gonna be here. He really wanted one last time.
Is that right?
Yeah,
He's a Red Bull drinker, man.
yeah. Is he out today? Is it too cold for him or?
No,
He got let
no,
go?
I think maybe he had too many Red Bulls.
Oh, stayed out too late last
yeah,
night, huh?
yeah.
That sounds about right. You gotta
Yeah.
stay warm somehow.
Right,
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm here from ITEC 451 supply.
Okay. I don't really know a lot about
Okay.
what's going on here, so I need you to kind of fill me in.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Before I talk business, usually I like to get to know
Okay.
guys I'm talking with.
Yep.
How was your Thanksgiving this weekend?
Good. Yours?
I got pretty full.
Yeah.
A lot of food, a little slower moving this week. But
Yeah,
it's all right.
yeah, I hear you there.
After a long break.
Yep.
Got any hobbies, sports, fishing, hunting, really?
You know, just dabbling a little this and that, you know,
Everything?
golf, stuff like that,
Golf,
you know,
huh?
whatever. Yeah, a little hunting here and there.
I gotcha.
So
Did you guys-
senior last name was Henry. You know, the Henry's up by Ansley, Litchfield area?
I don't.
No, okay, all right.
No, I wish I did. I'd
Yeah,
have a little more to talk about or something.
yeah, absolutely.
You a Husker fan by chance?
Loper
Loper fan.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
they had a hell of a lot better season this year than the Huskers. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
No problem with that. So start off, you got any questions or you really don't know anything?
No, I really don't know anything. I need you to
Alright.
kind of fill me in, and to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of time to sit here and shoot the breeze. I had a lot of stuff going on, so I need you to kind of be very pointed with your.
Well, I know one of the biggest issues that Alejandro was talking about was warranties.
Mhm.
We discussed some warranties, said something about you guys having an issue with a company that kind of screwed you guys over out of some money when you guys were installing some new water mains there in Hastings.
Okay,
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
well, I don't know a lot, I guess, in regard to that issue, and maybe he was talking about him personally getting screwed out of some money, because one thing about Alejandro is he kind of works a different angle, a personal angle, more than actually focusing on trying to get us the best deal. You know, sometimes
Okay.
it's what's getting him the best deal. So like, you know, honesty is very, very key with me.
Yep.
So I don't know what type of business you run, you know, but I want to make sure that, you know, there's not any backdoor thing going on here, because we want quality.
Yep.
Okay.
Honesty is everything.
And I don't want your product going in the ground and a year later we've got a failure and we're tearing it up. You know, and so, yeah, that's why the warranty piece is huge.
Yeah.
And also just the integrity of your company. So, I'm a pretty straight shooter in the purchasing department here. So, I would expect the same out of you.
Yeah, for sure. So our warranties are all manufacturer warranties. If you can show the defect, you pull it out of the ground, it's defective, we'll take it, we'll ship it off to our manufacturer and they'll say if it's defective or not. And
So who's then paying for the cost for me to take it out of the ground? If it is in fact.
If it is shown defective, we will cover that cost of the labor.
Okay,
It's ranging from $80 to $160 an hour.
okay,
And you guys subcontract everything out, correct?
okay. It just depends on the size of the project.
Waterworks division
So-
here for your city?
Yeah, we have, I mean, like I said, it just depends on the size of the project.
Okay.
You know, we do have some things that we try and do in-house.
Okay.
Again, depending on how tight the budget is, you know, sometimes we're forced to go that way.
Yep.
So, now you said labor, what about, I mean, equipment costs to take that thing
Yeah,
out of the
that-
ground? I
that-
mean, that's,
That will all be tied into your labor costs,
okay.
Yep.
Okay, so 100%,
100%.
and that's documented.
If it's documented and shown that it is defective from the manufacturer.
Okay,
It will be covered. If not, and it was an error on your guys' part or your contractor's part, that'll be on them, not us.
okay. So who's gonna, I guess, clarify if something's an error? I mean, you're gonna be there at the site
Yeah,
yourself, you know, when
Give me a
we're
call.
taking it out of the ground,
We got
or,
a team of 15 guys, 5 inside,
okay,
10 warehouse guys and a sales manager. Give us a call.
okay,
All of us have access to the information on your jobs, everyone's jobs in the
Okay.
company. They know the details. And they'll get me out there, they'll get our sales manager out there to document everything to make sure if it would have to go to court or something like that,
Mhm.
everything's documented. So there's no loopholes or things that the manufacturers can get out of to end up not paying.
And so that includes on initial install as well?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are gonna be on site the day that this is going in the ground, or?
If it's a huge valve or of some sort that's in the large price range, we will actually send a guy to watch that happen.
Okay.
And we have some service technicians that do tapping, and so they've been in the waterworks division for how long, servicing all kinds of different lines, but they know the proper way to do things, and they're actually certified through our manufacturers to watch that or even install the product correctly.
Okay, and we have access to all that information in regard to their certification and.
We're an open book.
Okay.
Anything you guys want.
Okay.
Well, not everything you want, but everything you guys.
Well, yeah, that's what you
need
just
from us,
said, though. I mean, you just said everything that I want, man.
Yeah.
So.
Everything you guys need to get the job done correctly in a professional manner, we will help you and be there along the way.
Okay.
Every step.
Okay, because I mean, this is just kind of the first piece to the puzzle. I don't know if you know the history, what we got going on here, but this is only one park. We have, I don't even know, we have, I think close to 10 parks, or whatever, across town that, I mean, we're looking at potentially doing some sort of splash pad or whatever, you know, in those areas. So again, this is kind of a big deal for us to get this right at the beginning. Yep. So, you know, what do you have for like references or, you know, past projects?
Actually, so when I started doing this outside sales stuff 2 years ago, when I got out of college, my first account was actually Grand Island Waterworks Division, and now I added Kearney's Water Division too. Okay. I've been working with them for 2 years, so I gave you some business cards of their directors, and you can give them a call and you can ask them anything that you have questions about that you don't want to ask me, or I don't know, those tough questions that some situations that you guys might run into that I haven't seen yet, or they run into. You can discuss that with them, and they'll let you know all about it. Okay. A trusted supplier.
So Gino, I don't know, is he still there? Because I'd heard there's some
Gino LeBon?
Yeah, I heard there was some shady stuff going on.
Yeah, I think he was heading to the can for a little while there. Yeah, to go to prison.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and that was, from what I understand, was kind of taking things under the table.
Yeah, he was siphoning some money out there, but if he is actually gone, I talked to him 2 weeks ago and he was still there.
Okay.
If not, I'll give him a call after this meeting. And
no, you don't need to give him a call. I know Gino well enough, you know, so yeah, it's just, again, concerning to me because I want to make sure that, you know, if you're not, again, Alejandro, as I said before, we've got suspicions about him, you know, taking some things of his own, you know, being more of a personal benefit to him, going with you as a contractor than somebody else. And last thing I need is for something like that to be going on, and then your product's a piece of shit, and you know, now here I am stuck because I've got all these issues, and then I'm trying to chase down a warranty that is supposed to be legit and isn't really that legit. You know, I mean, I need a better guarantee than, especially Gino being one of your contacts. I mean,
we have plenty of other recommendations.
That kind of throws a red flag to me, to be honest with you.
Other contractors we work with, I can hand those numbers to you and you can give them calls.
Okay.
They're trusted people. They do all work here or they're in Kearney. They do some work here in Hastings.
Well, let's get to your product. You know, I mean, what makes your product so great then? I mean, how can you stand behind this warranty?
Well, to be honest with you, most people that are selling this product, everything's the same product. So
now, come on, you're going to sell me everything's the same product?
When you're selling pipes and fittings, there's only so much.
So XYZ company selling me the same stuff?
Yes,
that
but
you're selling me?
Sell you my service.
Oh, you're selling me the service?
Yes, I'm here to sell you the service. So you want me to go off with the service thing, or you want to?
No, I want to know more about the actual product.
Okay, well.
Yeah, like where is it manufactured? Like where are you actually getting
the iron, our DR14 C900 water pipe, or our sewer pipe?
The sewer pipe.
The sewer pipe is in Council Bluffs.
Okay.
The Crestline plant. We could take you there for a visit too. You can even see it get built.
No, I don't need to do that. No, yeah, absolutely. Right. No.
Well, what else you want to know about our products?
Like where are they? Do you know where they're actually specifically getting their plastic or whatever?
Their resin. Most
of
their resin comes from Texas, and no hurricanes have happened in Texas, so all production is at 100% right now.
Okay.
There's lead times on PVC is about where it was prior to this whole supply chain crashing.
Okay.
And so our company has
It's
a lot
about
of,
where it was. Now, when you say it's about where it was, I mean, does that
I
mean?
mean, our
that it's-
lead times are 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how much product you need.
Okay, and that's,
But we are also able to get product from our sister companies. We have 700 other locations across the United States.
700.
Then
Man, that's considerable overhead for your company then. Am I seeing that then on my end? Am I paying for that on my end?
every company is individually owned. The corporate owns a part of each company, so
Okay,
we can see each inventory from other stores, and if
and your quality control is good? I
Yeah.
mean, with having all these
Yeah, we have-
basically independent
we
owners. I
have,
mean,
we have all the resources we need from our headquarters in Dayton, Ohio.
mm,
And they'll help us through all the odds and ends pieces that we might not have seen before.
okay,
And we have the resources, we have 50 years experience in our office of plumbing and waterworks, so you
Okay.
see something new,
mhm.
those guys have probably been there before.
Okay.
They help us get our way through.
So if you tell me that something's gonna be here, lead time's 2 weeks. But yet you have these other projects going on and your local storage facility or whatever, you guys are basically all out of inventory, right? You have to pull from another location, because I know one thing that Alejandro had told me that he was really, propping you guys up about was the fact that you guys had free shipping. Okay, that's still gonna be free to me, regardless of whatever one of these 700 locations you have to actually tap into to get the product here. It's still gonna be free.
Well, we will buy it from them, they'll ship it to us, and then we will ship it to you, so you guys see the same normal
So you're-
stations that you're used
okay.
to.
Okay,
Because those guys at my company know what the jobs are going on, and
Okay.
we want to be personal with you. We're not gonna bring some guy that you don't know from another company to drop something off for you.
okay.
We want to keep that relationship.
Yeah, I want to make sure of that, because I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to them, right?
Exactly.
So,
And
Okay.
if I'd happen to be gone on vacation of some sort. all
you
the
take
guys-
vacation?
I take a few days, we get 10 days a year.
Is that right?
Yeah, what do they give you at the
God,
city?
I
They're
don't think
killing
it
you guys
exists.
here.
Yeah, I don't think it
Wow.
exists, man.
That's
So,
not fair.
yeah, no,
Well, if you take 0 days this next year, maybe I'll take 0 days.
Yeah, right.
We can
Maybe,
do
huh?
something.
Maybe,
A little
yeah.
challenge.
sure,
Yeah.
yeah. All right,
All right, let's see. So you're talking about the new pool jobs coming up.
yep, right.
So what products are you guys gonna be needing for this job? Is it water mains? Is it drainage?
No,
pipe?
I'm just saying this is kind of a kickstart to us. We'd like to introduce some sort of, water feature, water option, at most, if not all of our parks across the city. Like I said, this is just kind of the first one.
Okay.
So that's why it's important for us to get the product right.
Yeah.
And make sure we got a solid product, solid warranty. I can actually get a hold of you when you hand me a business card
Yeah,
that,
you bet.
has your phone number on it.
Here's my real business card there, so you can call me anytime. I would like you guys to, maybe if you guys got some time, come down to Kearney, you and some of the contractors that you guys subcontract out, and then some other guys here in the office come to Kearney, we can have some dinner, and then we can meet at the shop and get around our business table and discuss pricing, product availability, when you guys need the product exactly, because it's cold
Mhm.
months now, we better order it
Sure.
now. We'll hold it for you guys until
Mhm.
you need it in March or whenever it warms up, and you guys can get going on these jobs.
So that kind of brings me to the pricing piece then, you just kind of touched on it briefly there. What are we getting as far as pricing? Based upon your cost to manufacture, your cost to, that you're purchasing from, who is the company that you get your product?
McQueen Ductile is where we get our ductile iron, Crest Line's where we get our pipe.
Okay, so like what kind of upcharge?
Well, we try to, be honest with you, we try to sit in a 5 to 15% margin piece when we're selling our products, so our pricing is competitive with the entire market, and we have a $5 million inventory right now, so we're buying at bulk.
Mhm.
We're making,
So where do I fall in that 5 to 15?
well, it depends on how much business you're doing with us and how much business you're willing to keep coming and bringing to us in the next year or 2 years.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the better our relationship becomes, the better prices and more money the city of Hastings will save
Sure.
in the long run.
So if I kind of give you this false sense that I'm going to go with you for all these other projects as well, just so that I can get this 5%, and then you don't get the next one, and then I have a warranty issue, am I still gonna get quality service? Am I still gonna get a first class
I'm always
response
gonna
from
give you
you,
my
or are
best
you gonna be
service.
like, you know, he kind of told me that we were gonna get these other jobs and we didn't end up getting these jobs, and I gave him a good price, and you know, and so yeah,
Well,
screw him.
obviously, I'm gonna try to give you my best service to continue to get those jobs that you're not giving me. So I'm gonna always give you my 100%.
Good,
I'm not gonna slack.
good.
I gotta make a living too, man, so.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, trust me, you're making a better living than I am, I guarantee you that, so.
No, we don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah, we definitely do. So, I mean, I didn't grow up saying, hey, I want to go work for the city of Hastings, you know, and be a purchasing agent.
Hey,
I'll be honest.
it's a good gig.
Yeah, it's a good gig.
You're looking
Yeah.
good today.
Uh-huh, yeah. Have you seen my budget?
No,
Okay.
we don't have to
How do you know
talk,
it's a good
we
gig?
don't have to talk about that,
Okay, yeah.
but we can if you want.
Well, I just, like I said, I'm needing, if you're 5 to 15, I need 5, you know?
Yep.
So that's where I'm at.
I got you.
So.
I got you.
And I need.
When you come to Kearney with all your coworkers and everything, we can discuss that. We can even discuss what kind of price we're getting it at and where we're gonna sell it to you for this job, and this job. We keep moving forward, line things
Okay.
up. But
Okay,
if we bring in product for your job, say next week, and it comes in January or February,
mhm,
and then you tell us that you're not gonna do the business with us, then
Right.
things might get a little, I think we might get a little upset, but we can always try to work towards getting that next job or hold that product for another one.
sure, yeah.
That
Okay.
pricing, if you guys pay us for that product when we purchase it,
Mhm.
then we can hold it, and whatever price fluctuation, nothing, it'll just stay at that price. You guys don't have to worry about
So we can
increases.
prepay in advance
You can prepay
to
in
lock in pricing.
Lock in pricing and we'll store it for you. We got a huge yard and a huge warehouse that we
Okay.
store all that stuff, so you guys don't have to keep it on site. People are stealing a lot of stuff these days.
Mhm. Yep,
Less product you gotta have out on the job site.
and that's all documented as well,
Yeah,
then.
and that's better for your warranties as well.
Sure, yeah, because so warranty doesn't start, I assume, until it goes in the ground.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Exactly.
okay. Let's see, I want to make sure I touched on all my notes here. You said 1 to 2 week lead time,
On PVC right now.
On PVC.
Ductile irons 3 to 4.
3 to
Mr.
4.
Klein,
Yes,
your next appointment is here.
okay, all right, that sounds good.
All right, well, I'd love to talk to you. Give me a phone call and we'll set up a meeting there in Kearney and we can go get some dinner and talk about.
Mr.
some more
Klein?
details.
All right, yeah,
One of your employees just got shot.
what?
All right, we're gonna go figure that one out for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Coming up there, Cayuse.